I want to just talk about just what will it take to sustain this movement. Like you said, we've always talked about reparations, and always continue to talk about it. But what will it take to sustain what is happening in Rhode Island? Because I feel like it could be a national model. It looks like
I think so too.
A lot of folk need to visit Providence, Rhode Island, and sit down with you guys and see what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I think there's obviously always pushback when you say things that you cannot back up through evidence, facts, and data and whatever. So we knew that in the beginning, that we would have to have data, facts, or whatever to kind of deal with the naysayers, to push back. So I would say you have to have that. So that's that truth telling. You got to have that. Also, there's this whole perception that we're going to give a check to every single Black person that's walking down Broad Street. No, we're not doing that. We want to do something more systemic in terms of programs that are going to help the Black community in terms of wealth creation, wealth building. So, these things should be happening anyway. We're saying reparations, and we're using that broad term, but we're doing it in a different way, in that it's not just descendants of African-American slaves only, people that were harmed even through urban renewal that are still alive, that we can still help through their children going to college, or maybe in terms of a fund to recompensate them for property taken to build highways, and then they living in poverty today, they're still alive. We recognize that this is a continuum, that we got to continue to look at ways of helping people that are here now that wealth gap, and so that their family can survive, and our state will be better off as well. So we're looking at it very differently than I think a lot of areas. Indigenous people are included. Many indigenous people are intermixed with African heritage people because of how it was 200 and 300 years ago. So we want to recognize that land was taken, stolen, labor, of course, was free.
Yeah,
all of that is being taken into consideration. But but when you do it that way, I think you get more people that want to be a part of it.
Coalition building, and I think there's power in numbers. The metrics which you're using, saying anybody with a drop of African blood, I think you've redefined the entire quest of reparation, because now you expand the tentacles, and in fact you now get a lot of support around it. We have a